The Jaffar Express, a major passenger train running from Quetta to Peshawar, was packed with travelers from all walks of life. It was an ordinary morning as the train departed from Quetta railway station, its rhythmic chugging filling the crisp air. Families, businessmen, students, and laborers occupied the compartments, each with their own story, unaware of the terrifying ordeal that lay ahead. The train had crossed several stations, moving through the scenic yet treacherous terrains of Balochistan. Among the passengers were two young brothers, Asad and Rehan, traveling to Lahore to visit their grandmother. Also on board was an investigative journalist, Maria Khan, working on an exposé about crime networks operating in the region. Unbeknownst to anyone, a group of armed men had already boarded the train at an earlier stop, blending in with the passengers. As the train approached a remote section of the journey near Sibi, a chilling silence took over. Masked gunmen suddenly rose from their seats, pulling out automatic rifles. Panic spread like wildfire. Screams echoed through the carriages as the hijackers fired warning shots into the air. "This train is under our control. Nobody moves unless we say so," their leader, a tall man with piercing eyes and a thick beard, announced. His name was Rashid, a wanted fugitive linked to a notorious criminal network. The hijackers quickly seized the engine room, forcing the driver to stop the train in the middle of nowhere. The passengers were ordered to hand over their phones and valuables. Those who resisted were met with the butt of a rifle or harsh threats. Maria Khan, though terrified, managed to hide her phone, knowing that this was a story the world needed to hear. Amidst the chaos, Asad and Rehan crouched behind their seats, clutching each other in fear. An elderly man tried to reason with the hijackers, only to be silenced with a strike to his head. The passengers were desperate, but no one dared to challenge the gunmen directly. Unbeknownst to the hijackers, among the passengers was Captain Bilal, an off-duty army officer. Assessing the situation, he discreetly communicated with Maria, who passed him information about the number of hijackers and their weapons. Maria, using her hidden phone, managed to send a distress message to her contacts in the media, who in turn alerted law enforcement agencies. As night fell, the hijackers grew restless, demanding a ransom and safe passage. They threatened to start executing hostages if their demands were not met. Meanwhile, security forces had surrounded the area, formulating a plan to rescue the passengers. Inside the train, Captain Bilal gathered a few able-bodied men, including a railway guard and a young martial arts student. They devised a plan to overpower the hijackers in the darkness. The key was to disable the lights and create confusion. At the right moment, Captain Bilal signaled to Maria, who discreetly turned off the emergency power switch, plunging the train into darkness. Using the chaos to their advantage, Bilal and his team ambushed the nearest hijackers, swiftly taking them down. The passengers, emboldened by the resistance, joined in, throwing whatever they could at the gunmen. Outside, security forces launched their assault, breaching the train from both ends. Gunfire erupted as the hijackers retaliated, but they were soon outnumbered and overwhelmed. Rashid, realizing defeat was imminent, attempted to escape using a hostage as a shield. But a precise shot from a sniper ended his reign of terror. As dawn broke, the hijackers were either captured or neutralized. The passengers, though shaken, embraced their rescuers. Maria's reports helped expose the criminal network behind the hijacking, leading to further arrests. Captain Bilal, hailed as a hero, humbly stated, "I only did what any soldier would do for his people." The Jaffar Express resumed its journey, carrying not just its passengers but a tale of bravery, unity, and survival.